Professional women's hockey under a major spotlight today. History is in the making at Scotiabank Arena, with Toronto gearing up to play its first regular season game at that arena tonight. That's where we find our Faiza Amin right now. Oh, the lighting has changed from the last time I talked to you.
I was going to say it's a mood change inside Scotiabank Arena, and it is so quiet. You can hear the pin dropping. That's going to change in just a couple hours. Take a look around as the lights have been dimmed, and they're just getting into the mood here at Scotiabank Arena for what is being called the Battle of Bay Street. Toronto taking on Montreal in a major first where for the first time a regular season PWHL game is being played at Scotiabank Arena. Toronto coming into tonight's match on a high, having won their last 3 games, including one in Boston. Natalie Spooner scoring a hat trick. Still, though, Toronto sitting in 3rd in the standings behind Montreal and Minnesota in the top spot. They were talking earlier on, the players that is, about how much they have to prove here in front of the home crowd. But they do know that this is a big moment for women's hockey, which continues to go to new heights, breaking record audiences coming out to games, including tonight. Over 18,000 tickets were made available and all sold out. Forwards Alexa Vasco and Blair Turnbull were speaking with media moments ago just about how big of a moment this is.
We're excited. I think selling out our home games at Mattamy and then being able to sell out this arena too is something that's pretty special for all of us. So I think a lot of the girls might not have played in front of close to this many people before. I know for even the girls on the national team who've played in sold out venues before, we've still never played in front of this many fans.
A few of us were saying like, we can't believe this is sold up all the way up to the nosebleeds. And I think it's going to be pretty cool when everyone's waving those towels. And I know we're just really excited. We have a lot of friends and family coming. There's going to be a ton of energy.
Listen, this game is full of so many cool moments that I even got to witness myself. Take a look at these pictures that I took earlier on with Montreal's Laura Stacey posing next to her great-grandfather's picture inside Scotiabank Arena. Hockey Hall of Famer and former Leafs player King Clancy. So you talk about how much of a special moment this is. The players know it, so do the coaches. Here's Montreal's coach.
I think it's been a really cool evolution to be able to see our younger players take it in and start to learn to be a pro, because that's something that a lot of our players across all teams have to learn how to be a pro. It's a very different schedule, very different lifestyle.
So each one of the players who spoke with media today, both on the Toronto side, on the Montreal side, they talk about how they don't want this to be a one and done. Of course, this is a huge celebration for women's sports in general, this sold out game here tonight, but they want this to become the norm here. Another cool fact for you, Melissa, the Toronto Maple Leafs, some of those players will be right here at Scotiabank Arena, sitting in one of these boxes here, all in support of the home team. Puck drops 7 tonight.
Oh, and the player taking the photo with an image of her great-grandfather. Come on. Hey, we learned Alexa Vasco there. She said,
very cool.
She mentioned the towels. Is that what's on the seats around you? Give us a sneak peek. What is that?
Yes, I'm going to give you a peek here. If you're one of the lucky 18,000 people coming here, you're going to take a piece of history home. The Battle of Bay Street towel. And it's so funny to hear the players joking about coming in here to see all these towels on these seats here. But just what a moment for them to reference these towels, because they know in just a few hours, Melissa, thousands of fans are going to be sitting here. And don't count out the Montreal crew, because a lot of them also have ties to Ontario, and they're expecting their family members in town.
And like the little girls who play hockey are going to be sitting in those seats, waving those around their heads. That's going to be a special moment. Thanks for bringing us all up to date on that big game happening at Scotiabank Arena tonight. Thanks, Faiza.
Thanks, Melissa.